Wullie. Disappointment probably doesn't sum that up.
No, it doesn't. It's a sore one to take. We've been up against it for a number of weeks, but we got ourselves in the position that had that little bit more light at the end of the tunnel, and that last goal was just an absolute sickener, and it's a real hard one to take today. And obviously it results in relegation, which is a horrible, horrible feeling. It's the first time I've felt it. I've always been lucky enough to do all right and never been a relegation scrap, and it's not a nice feeling, but I've said to the boys in there that all we can do is use that hurt and that pain to go again, and the boys that are going to be here next season, use that hurt and that pain to make sure that we don't feel the same way again, and to get this club, and take it forward again.
What about going forward? What about the future? Any clearer?
Well, it's been putting on the back burner at the moment, and I think it's just they've allowed me to get on with the job in hand, and you just hope that now it's happened. Now we face relegation, and there's got to be steps taken so that we make sure that there's a team built and ready to compete in League One next year, and it's not just about surviving. You want to go there. If it's me in charge, I want to build a squad. I want to get a squad built early. I want good players in. I want a little bit more experience, and I want to get this club back in the Championship.
Very close to taking it to that last day.
Yeah, it was. I felt that we should have probably been 2 or 3 up before we conceded. I thought again we missed some good chances, but on the other hand today, Ayr missed a couple as well, right from the off, and like I said, it's a sickener. It's a real hard one to take, but we can't dwell on it. We've got to build for the future now.
And in terms of going forward, you are going into that Dunfermline game with nothing to play for, but I suppose you still got to think of Dunfermline and Ayr.
You've got pride to play for. I want to win the game next week. I'll pick a team that's go out to win. I said to the boys, if anything, a win on the end of the season, and the fans owe it. We owe it to them. They'll still travel and back us next week, and we owe it to them to put a good performance in. And again, like I said, if boys move on in terms of next year and stuff, you want to finish the season the best way, and that's where I win, regardless of what's happened.
It is hard to take, isn't it, relegation at any level, but in your home club in charge, it is hard to take.
It's the last thing I wanted. I took the charge in full belief that I could keep the club up, and I'm disappointed that I haven't. I'll reflect on that, but I know I've gave it everything, and I'll keep continuing to do so until there's a decision made.
It wasn't about today, was it? It's been over the 35 games.
It's an accumulation. I said that to the boys. It's not what's happened in the 88th minute or whenever it was that they scored that's happened. It's been an accumulation over the whole season. We've not scored enough goals, and we've conceded too many. We are where we are. All you've got to do is make sure that you don't feel this again. And like I said, when decisions are made, I'm a positive person, and I want to build for the future and be successful with the club, because obviously my first chance of being a manager, I don't want it to be my last. It's obviously not started well, but I've got the hunger to go and be successful as a manager as well, so I'll give everything.
You want this job?
Of course I do.